Oh yeah, there we go. Didn't even need the grates.
I also own a farm.
Here we go. You're now watching the 2024 season of Farming with Duffy Ag. Holy smokes, I've never seen so many people worked up that I cleaned the bottom of the blades up after I sharpened the top. Do we sharpen them perfectly? No, probably not. Does it matter? No, doesn't matter at all. Anything was better than what they were, but bunch of rock chips in the bottom, ran it across just to clean it up. We got a new set of blades coming. So the like 80 comments of how dumb are you don't know how to sharpen blades. I showed you 10-second clip. Come on, people. So people get really worked up over the dumbest stuff, but yeah, 112 doing its thing, and well, we got some stuff going on out there. So welcome back to the channel. Previously we mowed the yard when we got home. I'm glad we did, because all it's done is rain. We actually lost power this morning, which was not that great. Right now we are sitting on just under ½ inch of rain for today. So I gotta figure out some more of this garden stuff. As far as we got onions planted here. Stuff was supposed to be planted here, but it's not looking so hot. I don't know if the lack of moisture doing it, but our other side's looking pretty good. So today we're adding some animals to the farm. You know, since we only got the 3 beefers, and they're kind of pets, they're doing a good job. They're gonna come off this front pasture at some point. We'll clip that down. We're supposed to start pasturing in that upper, which it needs it because it's going by the wayside. But we got some animals coming, and I got to figure out what exactly I want to do in the barn to house them. So they're not cows. I guess we'll see what goes on. Well, I had to come up to the back. I had to come out back here. I think I got something I need, but looking at corn, it's doing its thing. Everybody asked if I'll be knee-high by 4th of July. Yeah, we're probably not gonna be knee-high by, wow, you guys, a lot better. What's 4th of July? 5 days? We might hit knee-high by 4th of July. There is some people that were still planting corn, as we saw previously, but it's raining. It is raining quite a bit. So the last stuff we planted is all up. A bunch of people have asked me about weed control and spraying. We're doing post-emerge, not pre-emerge on anything. As you see, I am wearing Source hoodie. So how it worked with Source, I hate that. How it worked with Source, I truly believe in the product, and I'm very excited that the original rep that we worked with in years past, who showcase products, stuff like that, and I still talk to every day, reach back out to me. She's in charge of all of the East Coast again, which means we will be working with them in the future. If we're showcasing the product this year, I'll know by now, so I'll say yes or no. But I believe in the product. It's got some great results. They're putting it on hay ground now, and the difference per acre was 150 pounds of end product. So very impressive stuff like that. But we got to get spraying sooner than later here, but it has to stop raining for a little bit, and we do have more trucking to do. We got all sorts of stuff. So right now we don't have weed pressure. Like, we got some, but it's looking good. I'm very excited, actually. So alrighty, I figured I'd come up here and just check it out. I knew we saved this for a good reason. So some hog fence or whatnot. Okay, so we are getting piglets, and they're actually on their way. We're getting 2. Somebody backed out. Aaron said, hey, you want 2 piglets? No better than fresh bacon. So in my previous life there, we always went down, saw my old college housemate in Connecticut, Nick. He has a butcher shop. His sausage is the best sausage I've ever had. I know that comes off weird, but his bacon is amazing too. So we are gonna make a holding area for them. Long term, I wanna get this barn cleaned out. I'll be able to have pens, make it easier in and out, which means putting bigger door there. Probably the same door there, but a skid steer. That's honestly where it's gonna go. So we gotta get rid of some of the stalls. Plus, if we get rid of some of the stalls, we can use it more for storage. We will not be able to use upstairs as large square bale storage because you can't get a machine in. I don't know if I'd want to put large square bales up there. Somebody says knock the floor out, then you'll be good. There's a lot of structural integrity in these buildings with the floors. This is the older section. No, that's the older section. This is newer going this way because that's the big beams. So, but you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but the floor does this. So putting stuff upstairs is probably not the best long-term thing. This barn long-term, who knows what the plan is. Is it efficient to have animals in here? Not really. Do we have it and it doesn't cost us anything? Yes. So let's, I cut one with the Vevor bandsaw. I took it off the bracket, which was extremely easy. And Vevor has been a great partner of the channel. Currently, we're not working with any of their reps just because of disagreements as far as they wanted me to push more product that didn't make any sense to any of you guys. And I said, nah. I said, I want stuff that works day in and day out for the channel because you guys are watching the channel because you guys have the same reality of a lot of it. You guys fell down. Very impressive bandsaw though. Very. I'm extremely satisfied with that. Okay, we are pretty good. This end's a little messed up. If we gotta cut the last bit off, then that's fine. Gotta bend this corner. So if we bend it right here, or I guess halfway in between, that will give us a perfect thing. Used to do this with calf hutches, get a full sheet, bend the corners, and you made a square out of them. So it's gonna go up, go along this, go back over. It will have the drain, so that liquid could run this way if it needs to. We don't have the alley scraper, so it's just, you know, millennial stuff, manual labor. But let me mark it. And I decided against bringing the torches in here and heating this up and bending it. So we're gonna just walk it over to the shop. I think that's a better bet than having the place burned down. So Yanko's already obsessed with the pigs. He can't figure it out. He's seen pigs in his life before. We got 2. How you guys doing? And Aaron dropped them off. We still got to return those bags of corn seed. So we're set up right here. We got to get one other piece to wrap around, put some hay down for him. Yanko, I'm watching you. And they'll be good to go. Get some grain and stuff like that. So they just showed up. We're running a little bit behind schedule. So I'm gonna go grab another section of hog fence. Oh yeah, there we go. Didn't even need the grates, but liquid still can run out, dropping the grates. You don't know what to do with the pigs yet. And this isn't the first time you've ever seen pigs, but we got some clips. We got some bedding bales. I know in previous videos I've talked about these being bedding bales. Yes, they could be feed grade in a time of need. Right now, we don't have a time of need. You guys are cute. Let me get you out in a minute. So for right now, we're just gonna use grain bucket and water bucket. Put it over here. At some point, we should probably put a water coming down, feed them. But honestly, how easy those stalls went out, we should probably run through, do them all, pull them right out. We are never gonna milk cows. It's never on my list to do again, as much as I like milking cows. Between the market and life and everything else, Well, let me see if I can get these guys set right in there so that they can dry off and live their new life. Django, you got thumbs. Can you help me pick them up, right? Hey, Yanko, you can't herd these. I don't know if you're trying to herd or make friends or eat stuff. But either way. Come here. There you go. Stop. I'm gonna put too much hay in there for you guys, but there you go. I always liked having pigs growing up. Always had 2 every year. You remember when we had pigs growing up? Well, you grew up with pigs too. So we gotta wash that down, which is handy because we got that new pressure washer. Really appreciate that. That was amazing. Some of y'all are wild. I think they're living a good life now. So plenty of bedding. They got a cattle dog that's obsessed with them. I don't think he'd eat them. I think he just likes sniffing them and eating bad stuff. I don't know if you guys are boys or girls or what. So we gotta figure that out, and then you guys need some names. You look good though. So like I said, how this worked out, somebody was supposed to take these 2 and they backed out of them. And Aaron said, hey, you want 2 piglets? So I'm paying Aaron for them because people think I just get everything for free. But we work out, you know. But yeah, I think they're gonna live a good life in here. I did realize that the hog fence, the bottom is thicker, which I like, but at least this is all against the concrete wall. I put that piece of wood up, but they're gonna grow pretty quick. They got water, they got food, they got bedding. Maybe we'll get you a little fan in here. Yanko, you're not helping at all. He is. I've never seen him this obsessed with another animal. So they got good manners, standing in the food. But yeah, at some point we'll you know, have some bacon on the table. And Dan, we stopped and saw him. He said his are doing awesome, so we might check them out. We got to help Dan this week. And Aaron has his. So. Alrighty. Appreciate you guys. I got to get cleaned up here. We got some stuff we got to do, and I'll see you guys on the next one. We got pigs. We're pretty much a farm now. We're getting one step closer. We got 3 cows, 2 pigs, cattle dog. And you have manure on your face already. Come here. Come here. You already have manure on you. Right here. Do you see? Oh, it's cobwebs. I was going to say. And some tractors. So, you know, pretty much farming it. Appreciate you guys. See you guys on the next one. Have a good one.